And now, finally, we're going to come to Dr. Smita before we open it up for questions. Doctor, I attended your class yesterday, and it was amazing some of the stories that you were telling. How recovery from trauma happened just through very simple practices, from the Marma point practice, and how this traumatic release and all this release just helped cure physical pain. And I know that you've done a lot of studies on this. You've done research and studies on the difference between just a physical practice and a spiritual. So I'd love for you to tell us all about some of the research work that you've done around this, and also if you have any other, from your vast experience, to share with us about this topic.
Absolutely. I believe that this body is a house of our soul. And how we keep our house, maintain it, keep it clean, keep it strong, so that it's energetically positive. And then we feel happy in that house. So there is a great physical and spiritual connection in soul and body, mind and emotions. So it is important that we keep this house of our soul always clean and always strong. Clean through the detoxes, strong using Rasayana programs. When that happens, the body is clean and clear, the soul can express a true quality, and that true quality is radiated into the physical being. And I will explain how. The soul is having a quality of Ajar, Amar, Aruj, which means there are many qualities, but I have taken only 3 for our discussion right now. So it is immortal, it cannot get diseased, and it is eternal. So when this physical body is clean, the mind is clean, emotions are cleaned and nourished, this quality of soul radiates through the mind, body and emotions, and naturally, without any need to do specific things, we feel anti-aging. We feel freedom from illness. So that's why it is very important that we have constant practices of spirituality, meditation, prayers. I just want to actually share a real research which we did in comparison to the people who took chronically ill people, who took diet, lifestyle, herbal formula, detox, etc. And the other group which did also the same thing, but they also had everyday meditative practices. So we have one doctor, we have many clinics across the world. One of them in Germany runs by a director of a hospital, KW Rotal. He is Dr. Christoph Garner. And he did this study, so I'm just going to repeat what he did. He took 20 MS, because this is a neurological hospital, so chronically ill 20 muscular dystrophy people who never had any practice in their life, spiritual, meditation, faith, nothing. And the other 20 group of people also suffering from multiple sclerosis. Some of them were devoted to Buddhism and practicing Buddhism. Some were Christians practicing Christianity daily, having a lot of faith and prayers every day. Some of them were devoted to Indian spiritual masters. It was a mixture of people, but completely having surrendered to the God and having prayer, meditation, pranayama is part of their life. And we did Panchakarma treatment. We have a team who does that. So both of them, for 3 weeks we did the treatment, and the group which was on prayer, meditation, etc. So they all suffered from vision loss, hyperactive bladder, inability to walk, numbness, many things. This group on the prayer and meditation had, you will not believe me, 100% more improvement. So if this had, say, 20-30% improvement in their symptoms, in 3 weeks, this group on meditation had 60% improvement in their symptoms. This is a real scientific proof that if you do prayer and meditation, the healing in physical body, mental and emotional body is tremendously accelerated, tremendously. And we are still in touch because he's a neurologist, doctor, he's in contact with all of them. In fact, the one which was on the prayer, which continued the prayer, etc., for years and years, the people in remission from MS in that group was 75% in comparison to 30% in the group which didn't follow the prayer and meditation. So that's kind of a proof that actually this is really working. I think it is remarkable,
Absolutely.
eye-opening research, I think.
Thank you so much, doctor. That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.